Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Saxlingham. Okay, so we've moved forward to December now, so we're starting to get towards the time we can start to sell some things. Although not the sunflower oil just yet. That is best priced in about March, I think. Severely in the year, the following year, so yeah, we've got a few months yet before we sell these. So I'll just stack them out of the way and we'll get them sold when we've got enough of them to sell. So yeah, that's the first job. The canola oil, however, that is still at a reasonable price, so I will be selling the canola oil today along with some eggs. We've got a few pallets of eggs to move and sell, and then probably the cereal pallets as well, and there are a few sugar pallets. I've just actually set the sugar to distributing though, because I was just having a look at the productions, and I'll show you what's been happening overnight. The tank is still, the water barrels are still there, so that's been topping it up with water, that's not gone down, but the sugar has gone down, so I've just changed the sugar mill temporarily to distributing, so that it distributes the sugar to the honey production hopefully, and then that saves me having to move them manually to there, so it does make sense to do that. And then the corn, yeah, that needs topping up a bit as well, that's gone down a little bit. Along with actually the corn, I'll probably get a trailer of corn loaded up, because some of them can go to the pigs as well. The pigs are a bit low on corn, well, not low, but they could do with a little bit more, so I'll take a bit of corn to the pigs, and the cereal factory and the honey production as well, get all three just topped up with some corn as well. I'll keep that going. Nothing in the grain mill at the moment. Cereal factory, so yeah, the honey is still actually going down. It's not producing enough honey on its own to keep that going, it seems, because that's distributing directly to the cereal factory, and it's actually gone down overnight. It was on 11,000 litres, now it's on just under 10, so it's keeping it going, but it's not gonna. It will eventually run out without the help of the bees, which will luckily be back in action in the summer. But at the moment, they are not producing any honey, so yeah, we've got a few months of just having the production running. Hopefully, there'll be enough to keep it going over the winter. Yeah, sugar mill, that's fine. That'll need some more sugar beet delivering from the storage place at some point, but not yet. There's no point doing it until there's a full load to take, so 40,000 litres, and I'll take it then. So probably next month. This mill here could do with the top up of sunflowers and canola, so I'll do that as well. So it's basically just keeping on top of all the productions and selling a few things. Basically, that's what I'm doing today. I might even move forward to January if I sort of run out of jobs, because it is a quiet month, December, really. It depends how much I can keep doing through the month. But yeah, I'll do a bit of a time lapse now of just getting these pallets sold for a start. So starting with the canola oil, the sugar, the cereal and the eggs, I'll get all them sold, and then we'll see what's happening after that. I actually forgot the flour as well, which was also at the best price in December, so yeah, that's another thing we can sell today. I've obviously got that loaded on as well, and we'll see what we can get for all of this lot. So let's hope it all sells in one go. I don't think it will, but we'll give it a go. Nearly, no, not quite, no, but that was very good. 782,000, wow, excellent. The other thing as well, which I also haven't mentioned, is the straw. We've got the straw bales as well, and I think the best price for straw is around about now as well. Let's just check. Yep, December or January, both good months, so I will probably do that today as well, and get all that sold. So in fact, as I've got this trailer on now, I might as well do the straw next. So I'll head back to the yard, get the straw loaded up, and we'll get that sold at the animal dealer. I think that's the best price. Let's just double check. Oh no, the farmer's market. It's normally the animal dealer, but yeah, the farmer's market is slightly above, which is I think where I just sold that stuff. So yeah, another trip here then. What have I hit? Oh, there's a car there. Oh yes. Yeah, so I will head back and get those bales loaded on, and it's probably going to be a few loads. I would imagine it's at least 2 or 3 loads of bales, but I'll get all them sold and then come back to you when we're finished selling, see how much money we've ended up with, and I reckon that'll be enough to buy a new combine, because I have been talking about replacing the combine for a while. I think we need something a little bit bigger. I think we need, depending on which one we go with, I think we'll need at least 800,000 or 900,000 pounds to do that, but I reckon we'll get there, especially when you take into consideration the cost of the original combine. When we sell that, that'll be a bit more money back. So yeah, I reckon we've got enough to buy a new combine today, or at least next episode, maybe, depending on how long it takes me to make the money back. But I think we could get one today for the new year, so that'll be great. And yeah, I'll come back to you when we're finished selling the straw, and we'll see how much money I ended up with. That's all but 2 of the bales sold. I will probably sell the other ones if I'm going back there and I need some more stuff to take. I'll put them in the trailer then and take them, but otherwise I'm not driving back for 2 bales. It's just not worth it. So that will do for now. We've got £969,000 in the bank, which is not to be complained at. I think it's the most I've ever had on this series. I don't think I've got a loan either. I'll just double check that, but I'm pretty sure I don't. No, good. Okay, so we're doing really well. This is the best I've been doing so far this series. And I reckon it's time to buy a new combine because I've got the money to spend and it wouldn't hurt to have a bigger combine on the farm. So I'm kind of debating keeping this one having 2 combines, but I have been managing with this one, and this is, well, it's not a small combine, but it's smaller than what I could get. So I reckon with one more combine, it would be, or a bigger combine, it would be enough to keep the farm going. I might not change that. I'll probably keep hold of the corn header because I've only recently bought that and it isn't a bad size. In fact, it's the biggest one you can get. So yeah, there's no point changing that one. I can't upgrade it anymore. So it'll just be the header and the combine that I sell and replace with the bigger one. Well, I'm not sure what I'm going to get yet. Let's have a look now at the shop and see what I can get. So this is a 6900 with a 10.8 metre header. Okay, so for a start, I'll look at headers and see what the biggest header is that I can get. So case, it looks like do the biggest one, 15.2 metres. Oh, actually no, they all do the same size. Okay, so they're all 15.2 metres. Class is actually the smallest. So it looks like I'll probably go for a New Holland or a case then, because they have the biggest header, the widest header, I should say. Or John Deere. Actually, John Deere have the same width. So case, John Deere or New Holland, all are the same size. What's that for? Oh, that'll fit a New Holland or a case. So basically one of those two. And I would say between the two, I think the New Holland looks more fitting for the map. That's a bit more American. If I was doing an American map, I'd probably go for the case. I suppose it could be customised to look a bit more European, possibly. Although, actually, saying that, I think you might have to have double front wheels, which is not what you would see ever in the UK. You would never have this sort of setup in the UK. It wouldn't fit down any of our country roads that we have in the UK. There's no chance. So, yeah, that is not really suitable for the map. But this one, on the other hand, is a lot narrower, but it has the same size grain tank and the same width header. So, yeah, I think we'll be going for a New Holland. It's 765,000, which is more than in my budget. Obviously, I'll be getting some more money back for the old combine. Also, I've never had this combine before on any series, so it'll be a new one for me. Never normally have enough money to spend on a machine as big as this, so it is nice. It does make a nice change to have that available funds to do that. It is a new one on me, because I'm normally with the smaller equipment, as you know. Most of my series don't run long enough to warrant getting the biggest machines. So this is going to be my biggest ever combine, I think, on a single player series at least. So let's head to the dealership. We'll sell this one. It's already repaired, but I will sell it at the dealership where I can get a bit more money back for it, and then I will buy the New Holland, I think, with the widest header, 15.2 metres, so upgrading from a 10, pretty sure it's a 10.8 metre this, to a 15.2. That is a significant upgrade on the header width, and also on the grain tank size. This is a 13,500 litre grain tank, and that New Holland, I think, is 20,000 litre grain tank, which is amazing. It's a huge upgrade, so definitely worth doing. It makes such a nice change to have a massive machine. I'll even be able to buy a bigger field, I reckon, or another field, and still have enough combine capacity with that combine without having to have 2 combines. I don't really see the point of having 2 combines at the moment. Maybe in the future, if I keep this series going long enough, I will need to buy another one again, but I think one massive combine will be enough. So here we are at the sell point. I will be sad to see this go, though. It's a nice combine, this. I certainly would use it again. Very good combine for a farm up to about the size I've got now, but not for bigger than that. In the game, at least, anyway. Okay, so yeah, let's just sell all of this. I might not sell the header. I'll just double check that before I sell that, because I might need that for the new one. But yeah, let's sell the combine. Oh, is it worth repainting it? Sometimes it is. It's only worth 95,000. Wow, that's because of the hours, I suppose. 170 hours. That's done some work. Okay, it's going to cost 81,000. Is that going to be worth it though? That's the question. I reckon we'd need to get 178,000. Is it for that? If it's to make it worthwhile. So let's just see if I can get this up to 178,000 or more. It's worth it. If it's less than 178,000, I think it's a waste of money. So let's just see what happens here. Okay, 186. So yeah, it was worth it. That's good. Somebody in a previous video said that one of my things that I sold I didn't get paid for, or I didn't get enough money for, so that's a bit weird. I'm always a bit cautious about doing this, spending money on it. Yes, that one. I've just spent £21,000 repairing that, or repainting it. It hasn't changed the value of it. You were right, yeah, whoever said that about another machine I sold. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't then, repainting. It's a bit risky. So I'm not too worried because I've still got over £1 million in the bank, which is not bad. But yeah, that was not good for the header. I lost money on the header. £21,000 I just lost then by repainting that. I didn't get it back. So yeah, it's a bit of a gamble doing the repaint, it seems. At least on this map anyway. I don't know whether it's on all maps, or certainly on this series it seems to have been. That's twice now that's happened. Not so sure how it could be the map though doing that. It's a bit weird. But anyway, let's just check that header trailer to see if I need that one or a bigger one. Okay, I've got that one. I might need that one, but I think I will try this one because it is the second biggest. It might be okay. It might work with that header. It probably won't. I probably will need this one, but if I don't need to spend that an extra 30,000, I will try not to, because this is not a bad size header trailer. This, but yeah, let's buy. So we need the New Holland header, which is 144,000. They're actually all the same price. They're all exactly the same price. Are they all the same header, just painted different colours? Because they're all identical price and same width as well. They all do 6 miles an hour, I assume. Yeah, that seems to be the standard working speed. So we'll go for the New Holland. Oh, no, that's 13 point. See, I like that one because it's got its own trailer. That's quite useful. But yeah, it's not a massive upgrade. Is that? No, that's a smaller combine, isn't it? This one is for the one I want to get. CR11. So that one's for the CR10. Yeah. This one then. Yeah, that's the one I was going to go with. So we'll buy the header. Oh, it has got wheels, but they might just be levelling wheels. EU transport wheel. Ah, we can. Oh, excellent. Brilliant. It's an extra 3,000, but it's worth it because it means we don't have to have the trailer. And 3,000 is nothing compared with 30,000 for that other header trailer. So yeah, definitely go with that. Okay, and then we need the combine itself, which is that one. So it's got the crawler tracks. I think I'll keep it with the crawler tracks on. Short pipe. The long pipe might be needed, but I'll probably see what it's like before I upgrade that. I can always upgrade that in the future because that still looks quite long considering that's the short pipe. Design standard. No, I don't think we need to. Yeah, I think we'll keep it standard. Crawler tracks, yeah, I'll keep that. 20,000 litre grain tank is amazing. The road speed is slower though, that's a shame. It is slower on the road than the other one. That class was quite quick actually. That was 26 miles an hour. Okay, and then I can sell this. Don't need the header trailer anymore. I'm not going to repaint it. This time it's actually already in good condition anyway. So we'll get 6,600 back for that. So actually made a profit on the header trailer. Right, let's go and have a look at my purchase. It is going a bit dark. It's not the best light to be looking at it. I might move time on to the next day to look at this properly, but I will take it back to the yard now. Let's put some lights on. Okay. Can I get this? Yeah. Oh no, missed it. I saw the thing pop up, but I obviously didn't hit it in time. I'll have to, yeah, I'll just line it properly, I think, rather than going at that angle. Let's just do it properly. But yeah, so far so good. It looks really good. Hopefully it's more powerful than the New Holland combine we had on the multiplayer series recently, which had no power whatsoever, which was a bit disappointing, but this one looks a lot more powerful. Okay. I'll take this back to the yard, and then I'll move time forward, and I will see you in January, I think, and we'll have a look at it properly in daylight. Okay, here we are back at the yard. It is still a bit gloomy. I have moved time on to January. It's now 9 AM in January, so it's early morning, but it's a bit dark still. It's a bit cloudy. It's not the best month. Of course, January is a bit of a grim month, but here we are in a new day. Oh, just kicked my pressure washer away a bit. Let's just try and get this into the shed. I don't know whether it's going to be easier or harder than the other trailer. The other one wasn't actually too bad to reverse. This one possibly is a bit harder. I don't know. Let's give it a go. See if I can get it into the shed. Of course, it is harder when I'm trying to provide a commentary at the same time as reversing, rather than concentrating on what I'm doing and where I'm going. But I'll do my best to get it in there. It's not quite lined up, but I think it'll go in. There we go. Is that in? I think we're in. Although, yeah, I did say I was going to show you it properly in daylight, so let's just jump out and have a look. So there we go. It's the CR11 New Holland with a 15.2 metre header. Very impressive. I think this is the same header, you know. It's a MacDon header, or however you say it. There's one branded as that. Yeah. So they make obviously the biggest headers for all the manufacturers. They obviously do the John Deere, the New Holland, the Case, and their own header. All the same header, but different branding on them. But that is going to be very nice to have, and I'm very pleased it's got the wheels as well. That'll be much more easy than using the header trailer that came with the other one. Very pleased with my purchase there. Still got 148,000 in the bank, not quite a million, but still not bad. With no loan, and that is 100% my combine, which would be very useful in the coming harvest for the big fields that I've got now. Really pleased with that. Okay, so let's just back that into the shed fully and turn it off. Turn the lights off. I'll do. It's not quite lined up, but it'll do. Now, next job, I'm going to drop that trailer and we're going to top up the mill with canola and sunflower seeds for the oil production, and then I'll get a load of corn and take that to the cereal factory, the honey production and the pigs. So that'll be my final job of the day, I think. I'll get that done now. There we have it. So that's the corn delivered, and that will do for today, I think. That's going to keep the pigs going for quite a long time. I think there's should be quite a lot of feed in there for the pigs. Let's just quickly have a look. Okay, yep, so that's full. Yeah, total effectiveness is 85,000 litres in there, so that's full. Base food is obviously the corn. Root crops, it's still got loads of sugar beet in there, and it's got enough basically. There's plenty in there, so that's good. I don't know what age is the best month to sell these pigs. The price is still going up, so I'll keep an eye on it, and when the price stops increasing I'll probably think about selling some, but at the moment the price is still going up, so I'll leave them for now and get them sold at a later date. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for today, so I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.